Welcome to MB Tool Reviews. Today on the channel I have this for you, the Kreg R3 pocket hole jig. So, this is the R3 jig itself. Let's take a closer look at it. So this jig is a portable pocket hole jig with an adjustment on each side, which allows you to use the jig on materials from 1/2 inch up to 1.5 inches by simply sliding the gauge on each side until you reach the desired length that you need. And then you have these two arrows here which will join up with the marks on the gauges here. So, as you can see, these are the markings and these arrows point to the specific lengths. And as you adjust each side individually, it then lines up with the thickness of the workpiece that you'll be using. And then it can fold back down to a small size to fit back in the case. It also has this piece here at the top, which is for a clamp to slide in there and then clamp down onto the workpiece. Kreg do a number of clamps which fit this. Trend also do a couple of clamps that fit this here in the UK. And I should mention that Kreg is an American manufacturer of tools. So this tool has come from America, although I think I purchased this off of eBay maybe 10 years ago. Most of the time now this will be available in the UK, however you can get it imported from America. So also, aside from the jig, in the kit you'll also get this long shank Robertson square drive. So, as I've mentioned in my previous video on pocket hole jigs, this is a square drive bit. There we go. It's a little bit difficult to see, but there's a square drive. And that is specifically for pocket hole screws. And that comes with a hex shank. Then next up we have this stepped wood drill bit. So, as I said, this has got a little step on it. It's like a pilot bit, so that it pilots into the next piece of wood. And then this piece here bores out the actual pocket hole inside of the jig, like so. So it goes down, in, and then through the bottom of the jig, through the workpiece, and then pilots into the next piece. Also with this kit you get this depth collar. This depth collar fits over the stepped drill bit, and then you tighten that on with the Allen key provided, or the hex key provided. Here within the case is a number of different markings of depth for the depth collar, so you can pop your drill bit back inside of the case and then adjust the collar to the right length. Then tighten up the depth collar once you've got the correct measurement for your workpiece and your length of screw that you're going to be using. There are a number of different lengths of workpiece here. I'm going to zoom in so you can have a look. So here you can see on the case we've got anywhere from 1/2 inch all the way down to 1.5 inches. Now I've written some metric conversions here, rough metric conversions, just so I can remember them. Now I personally don't use this kit a lot anymore, unless I've got some small on-site bits to do. However, if I'm making anything up in the workshop, then I tend to use the trend jig that I have, which I featured in a previous video. However, this Kreg jig is very good for making small repairs and also any in situ work that you need to do. This is usually a very good tool for that, and it retails at around about £35. I think it's 37 on Amazon at the moment, and that is about £15 cheaper than the trend version. The trend version is a 2-hold version similar to this, which is adjustable. I think it may be able to do wider pocket holes than this. The only downside to this tool is that it's mainly of plastic construction. My only other issue with it is that it's in Imperial. I'd prefer a metric version as well. However, this comes from America, so they use mainly Imperial, and that's fine. If you want the metric version, I suppose you could use trend, although I think they also use a mixture of metric and Imperial. However, although this is mainly of plastic construction, I have had this for about 10 years, as I said, and it's still holding up just fine. I'm not going to do a demonstration on how to use this tool today. If you'd like me to do a demonstration on this tool, please leave a comment down below and I'll post a separate video. So that's all for today's video. If you have any questions about this tool or any other tools on the channel, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. And if this video was of some help to you, please give it a like, and please remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.